Munno Para in Adelaide's northern suburbs is being redeveloped with new homes. According to the Climate Council, by 2090 the region will increase by 12 days above 35 degrees based on existing action. And by 2050 it will increase by 8 days above 35 degrees with hotter nights. In January 2024, the South Australian Government announced Munno Para, which mostly comprised of dark coloured roofs, created urban heat islands, and aimed to create the northern suburbs housing as a hotspot for a cooler future. Housing Minister Nick Champion aimed to encourage the use of light coloured roofs in homes to mitigate urban heat islands as the infield is built up to meet housing demand. While Kim Morgan from the Master Builders Association stated light coloured roofs just made sense in the north where it's hotter. The South Australian Housing Trust released a video of a new neighbourhood in Munno Para in March 2025. The dense urban development promotional video encouraged us to see how hot these homes were on an Adelaide summer's day. Were they sustainable? No, they were unsustainable. Following a similar path to the promotional footage, we flew a thermal drone to highlight the extreme temperatures of these brand new homes. On a 36-degree day, we were not surprised to see these dark coloured roofs exceeding 70 degrees and hotter than the roads at 60 degrees in comparison to the cool grass at the ambient temperature. Some newly developed light coloured roofs were 20 degrees cooler than the dark roofs, but we were alarmed to see the synthetic grass in the backyards reaching a dangerous 67 degrees, which is unsafe and can burn skin. All these man-made built materials were creating an urban heat island and loading up the homes with excessive urban heat. The trees would have no real cooling benefit, and the reserve was also very warm. This is directly opposite to the claim of creating sustainable suburbs in the north for the future. And remember, the Climate Council stated the region will get hotter. Ultimately, the government is creating unsustainable future housing as urban hotboxes that will demand permanent air conditioning use. In 2010, the South Australian Government created a Cool Roofs discussion paper, well aware that dark roofs cause urban heat islands and increase energy demands. The South Australian Greenhouse Emissions Reduction Act of 2007 and Strategic Plan would provide energy efficiency of dwellings meeting better thermal standards in new building design. A recent cool roof trial by the City of Adelaide undertaken by the University of Adelaide utilised a specialised thermal insulation coating Supertherm, which aimed to eliminate urban heat from built materials. The researchers from the University of Adelaide stated that the cool roof did not contribute much to the urban heat island because surface temperatures were close to ambient, and the indoor air temperature was up to 6 degrees lower than the outdoor air temperatures during heat waves, meaning the roof was as cool as the trees. Regrettably, unsustainable development practices are common all over Australia, with hot roofs and heat-absorbing materials quite prolific. This means people living in these homes of the future will struggle to have safe, affordable living standards and create a high carbon footprint just to survive, all because of these poor building choices. The government's choice to allow heat-absorbing building materials is creating unsustainable urban heat islands. Solutions like Supertherm prove that passive, cooler and more energy efficient housing is available for Australia's future. A proven immediate retrofittable solution can create genuinely sustainable cooler communities, offering a future where homes are built to beat the heat, not absorb it. If you want an insulation coating that will literally blow your mind, definitely use Supertherm. Visit neotechcoatings.com for more information on how to block the solar heat.